Sagittarius, and welcome to your July 2018 love reading. So what we do here is choose 7 cards which represent different aspects of your emotional life, although you've got 2 as an outcome, Knight of Swords and the Chariot card. So it looks like you're moving to a lot of change at the end of the month, Sagittarius, okay? So your additional guidance card is Between Worlds. This is a card about transition. So in your relationships, either if you're not involved or you are already involved with someone, there's definitely a process of moving from one chapter to another, okay? And there's a couple, actually there's 3 relationship cards showing up. So there's definitely someone is showing up here. You've got the Knight of Cups and the King of Cups. Could be a water sign, but the cups represent our emotions and it is a love reading. So what lies behind you is the 4 of Swords. The 4 of Swords is a card of retreat and rest, recuperating your batteries. So there's definitely a sense of being in a little bit of isolation, and what you're moving towards is a sense of anxiety. So I want to pull a card to ask why Sagittarius is feeling anxious. The Knight of Swords is a card we tend to feel fear and worry over an existing partnership or someone that you feel attracted to, Sagittarius. You might be considering asking someone out, making a love offer, because your attitude towards love is the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is about receiving a romantic offer or someone making an offer to you. But there's a bit of anxiety here, and I'm trying to work out why Sagittarius is anxious. The Ace of Wands, okay, so the Ace of Wands in a love reading is about passion. It also represents a really exciting new beginning, Sagittarius. But for some reason, there's anxiety attached to this. This can be my card of all the reasons why you don't feel worthy, don't feel good enough for love. It's basically very much about low self-esteem, but maybe some of you are considering making an offer to someone. There's someone that you're attracted to, but for some reason the anxiety is quite high and about moving forward, or you're receiving an offer, but again you're a little bit worried about it. I've just turned around and you've got the Deep Knowing card. So the Deep Knowing card is a deep feeling that there's someone in your life that you're meant to have met and who's really significant to you. When this card shows up, it's a very deep soul recognition, and I'm just laughing because the moon's here as an obstacle. I almost want to say, Sagittarius, are you trusting your feelings? Are you trusting your impulses? Are you trusting desire? Because you might be trying to block someone or something out. Your initial outcome is the Page of Pentacles. This is about new opportunities. This might be someone at work as well, by the way. It represents a young earth sign. But I don't tend to read the cards that way. I read them, the pages, about receiving news. So it's about news coming your way, and receiving offers. It's about new potential, and it's with the 3 of Cups. The 3 of Cups is a card of celebration, joy. What's interesting, you can't see it in this deck. In my other decks, these characters fly. And they fly because they've released what's been holding them down. And what seems to be holding you back and down is fear, Sagittarius, okay? I think some of you are worried about revealing your feelings because your attitude to love, which is the most important card in the whole reading, is the Knight of Cups. This is about either making an offer or receiving an offer. You're feeling it. You're feeling this energy, but there's fear attached to it. What's in your environment is the King of Cups, can be a water sign, but again, this is about a deep feeling for someone. It doesn't get much higher than the King and the Queen of Cups as feelings towards someone. I don't always read the card this way, Sagittarius, but this King is dipping his toe in the water, but he's not revealing himself. And because of this Nine of Swords showing up, and because there's a lot of fear attached, I'm wondering if Sagittarius is almost a sense of there's two people who are not communicating. Another way of looking at this is to see someone that you've known for a long time because it's a King. I can't help get a feeling that someone's not expressing how they feel because your obstacle is the Moon card. This is about being in the dark, being in the mystery, being in the great unknown. And I think that's what's creating the fear, because these are parallel to each other. If you look at the Moon card, the Moon card has got many meanings, but one of its traditional meanings in tarot is fear. Very similar cards. This is your obstacle, it's the energy you're going into, and the fear is around the Ace of Wands, a new beginning. I think making an offer or receiving an offer. I want to get you another card here. But why there's so much fear? The Queen of Swords can be an Aquarius or an air sign, but the Queen of Swords can traditionally be emotionally quite cut off. Okay, I don't always read this Queen that way, but there's a sense of being disconnected from your emotions, Sagittarius, even though all the feelings are there and the passion is definitely there. Can I jump to your outcome? Then I'll go back, because now you've got the Chariot and the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords brings rapid change. Of anyone in the deck, the Knight of Swords and the Chariot and the Tower card bring almost overnight change. 1 minute your life's one way and then it's another. It can represent another air sign, but it's about someone charging into your life, communicating, making an offer, asking for a date. And the Chariot card is the same. The Chariot's a vehicle that propels us forward. But I'm still intrigued why there's so much fear is the Emperor. Now the Emperor in a love reading is someone who withholds expressing how they feel. I mean, look how uptight this guy is. And this is about your emotions aren't flowing. So I want to know why. Because it's a wish fulfillment. There's a lot of feelings here and a lot of desire. With a lot of feelings and a lot of desire brings a lot of fear. Because intimacy leaves us vulnerable. And I think that's why two people are not expressing themselves. I want to ask an advice card for you. What is it yet? Follow the interest that you're feeling. The Page of Wands is about opportunities, desire and passion. He sees one of these leaves and it's really catching his attention. It's about new growth and new opportunities. Definitely about physical attraction. But what's holding this obstacle back, Sagittarius, is fear. It's fear of rejection, fear of expressing who you are. But the best possible outcome is celebration and rapid change and moving forward. If you got the 5 of Cups, I would say do not express how you're feeling. But this is all going to a really good place. And if I was you, Sagittarius, I would go forward. I would get my fire and I would express exactly how I'm feeling towards this person. Because I think you're going to be met with the world here. Completion of a cycle. This is about 2 people who mean the world to each other, basically and literally. I know it sounds like a cliche, but that's how you're going to be met, Sagittarius. And the only person holding you back is your own fear, okay? But your advice is the World card, which is about personal achievement, personal accomplishment. So if I was you, I would follow my desire and I'd follow these opportunities. Drop what's holding you back and experience this beautiful joy and lightness of the 3 of Cups. Okay, Sagittarius, you can get me directly. My email is in the About section. Loads of love. Bye.